Okay, hey guys, so this is the Epic Games launcher. If you have already downloaded Unreal Engine, you have to download it from this. Go to the Unreal Engine tab, and for now, there's the Learn tab, Marketplace, Library, Twinmotion, etc. I have the 4.26 version downloaded, so you can go ahead and download it as well. After you download, just launch it, and you'll see the screen. Yeah, I've put it on full screen here so you can see more clearly. So just go into games, and here you can choose what type of project you want. Since we're going to be making a first person shooter, we'll be choosing the first person template, but there are a lot of more templates out there like flying, puzzle, VR, vehicles, etc. So just choose the first person and click next. So you just want to have ray tracing disabled because it will have a lot of performance issues if you are on it. So hit maximum quality, desktop console, and with starter content. Make sure that it's in blueprints and not C++, and just keep it in blueprints. We don't want C++ because if it's in C++, you won't be able to follow along, since I'm gonna be doing this course in blueprints. So I'm just gonna name this Beginners course proj and click create. So it's just launching right now. It's loading. Okay, it's loaded. So this is the Unreal editor. You might be a little intimidated by the buttons at first, but I have the Megascans live link downloaded. You can go and download it from the Megascans Bridge app, and everything with Unreal Engine is free there. So you can just sign in with the Epic Games account and have that. This is the content browser. That button is for hiding the source tree and making it go like that. And I usually prefer the viewport a little bit bigger, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. So yeah, and now if you hit play, you can see you can play around, you can jump around, and you can shoot. So this is the basic first person project template, and you can throw around cubes. You will be launching balls from your gun, so some yellow balls, and it is very basic. And if you were expecting something really high quality, then I don't know what to tell to you, but it is very basic, so that you can actually start from this. It's just a template, and if I want, I can actually put this cube up and look at it fall down. So the gravity for that cube is enabled. So if I go down and turn off simulate physics, it will stay in the air. Look. So I just want it to be on again, so it works. The physics works, and I'll just go into the. We just want to go into this. We're gonna be messing around with our first-person character, and there are a lot of lights in this game, and point light, rectangular lights, skylights, spotlights, directional lights. These are all gonna be very useful in the upcoming videos. So there it is, and there you go. You now have a light, and you can see the ball's shadows, etc. And that's not just it. That is the place actors tab, and you can go to cinematic, visual effects. We can actually go down here and drag an exponential height fog, and I really like exponential height fog. It makes for some really good volumetric fog, so I always keep it, and it's really good for night scenes also. So we're gonna be making this level as a night scene, and what we're gonna be basically doing is we're just gonna get the character. He's gonna be dodging some balls, and when he moves, time moves basically like super hot, and he has to dodge the balls. If he shoots one ball, it gets destroyed, so he has to dodge many balls. And I'm just changing the density of the fog here, and I'm just changing the colors up a little bit, and you can adjust with anything you want. I'm just gonna leave most of the things at default, and there you go. You now have some pretty good looking fog, and yeah, Now you can just keep on customizing this. I'll just be customized and done in a few minutes, and see that. So I'm kind of done with this, and there you go. You can just drag lights in and see the thing is it's volumetric, so you have some really good lighting effects. And I'll just change up the intensity. Yeah, there it is, and change the inner corner angle. That allows you to change the soft blur effect on the edges. I usually prefer to keep it something like this, and you can just drag it up here, give it an angle. I use W, E, and those shortcuts. If you want, you can use those buttons, and yeah, and now you have some volumetric fog. That looks good, doesn't it? So now we're basically done with the fog. Just in the content browser, you can just go to first person BP if you're in the content browser, and click on first person character. I mean, there are a lot of blueprints in here: first person projectile, game mode, HUD, etc. But we are gonna play around with the character for now, and we'll go to the others later. So just go in, and first of all, we want to delete the useless VR stuff. It's just wasted performance from the PC. So just drag hold of these two top comment boxes, and just hit delete on your keyboard, or you can right click and delete it also, it's your wish. And delete this small comment box, and delete these two blue nodes in the blueprint, and just plug in the orange node into there. And now you have it. We're basically clear without VR now. So just delete those VR stuff in the left, the components bar. And now this is the viewport, so this is the gun, obviously. So that is the camera, and you can actually go around and change the gun if you want to. But if you do want to change the gun, then you gotta go and download a pack, and we'll do that in a few minutes. I already have the weapon pack downloaded. At the end, or if you already know this, you can just go to the marketplace and download the sci-fi weapons dark pack. Just search, it's completely free, so you can follow along for free. And just come here and go into the mesh tab and click on any gun you want. Basically, I chose the assault rifle because I think it looks good, and I'll just change the camera speed down and do it something suits me, because I mean it's really too fast for something I'm dealing with this small. So let's just go, and I'll just mess around this a little bit. Just save it, and there you go. Now you have this gun. So it doesn't work with literally any gun. This gun has the bones of the same gun that was used before, so that's why it works. But if it was different, then it won't work. So remember that, guys. You have to always check the bones. This one is always the same because I've used this a lot before. So now let's just go into the first person projectile mode, or blueprint, sorry, and just delete everything, the collision sphere and this in yellow one, and just get a static mesh, hit the add component, get the static mesh, name it bullet, and if you want, you can name it anything else. Just choose the assault rifle ammo or any ammo of the gun you chose, and make it a little size that suits you, and just hit compile, hit save, and come out. And now you go, once again it's vertical now, you gotta go and change it. So this is not what we want to mess with. We want to go to projectile. This is projectile movement, by the way, and there is initial speed and max speed, and you can go around and change that up. I really prefer it to be something like 7,000 or 10,000. I usually keep it at that. So there you go. And you can literally just you know play around with the speeds, see, get something that you like. I mean, I prefer to use these. If you want, you can follow along with me by using the same speeds. And let me just rotate this because as you saw, it was vertical there. So just put it down and hit compile and save. And let's just come here and oh, that box is flying. It's because of our velocity, or is it something else? I don't know. We have to check that. Is there any way to turn it down? 1 second. So I'm basically done with that. I'm just looking around a little bit more, and you can experiment with this if you want. I don't think there's a way to change that if I have something at like 10,000 initial speed. So I mean, if we can actually lower it down and see, it doesn't actually go that far. So if you want, you can have it at some speed. I didn't know this. I actually learned it now myself. So we are gonna learn together, I guess. And what we are gonna do in the next course is we're gonna learn how that we can make a spawner. Like we're gonna make a blueprint that the character has to dodge, and if he doesn't dodge it, we're gonna make something happen to him, like a dead screen. And then we're also gonna make something like what do you call it? We're also gonna make a spawner blueprint that's gonna spawn those balls in, and we're also gonna go and tinker around in the first person blueprint. So hey, bye. Next course will be out soon.